Hi, this is actually the material I'm currently making a needle felted, or I should say needle felt embellished coat out of. This is the kind of fiber I'm using, not the color. And this would normally take me quite a bit of time, so I'm experimenting to see what the embellishing machine will do for me. It's a lot faster, and it's not putting as much stress on my hands. That is basically one pass. It's already pretty well adhered. Obviously, with repeated passes, it would be better adhered. This particular material doesn't show needle marks very much, so I'm not having to worry about, too much missing and getting anywhere else. This is going a lot faster than doing it by hand. I'm going to try to adhere a little scrap of actual silk fabric. I expect this to change in texture, but I've never been able to do this by hand because it's just too much work for my hands anyway. Not saying that it's too much work for anybody else. And I'm completely unconcerned about it changing in texture. In fact, I like that. What I'm pointing out is that I'm able to adhere very quickly an entire piece of silk fabric to this. It's become much harder. That has firmly adhered. That's not going anywhere. Now, this is a wool backing fabric. I'm going to see how that would do with a piece of silk. This is silk noir, and I've dropped my scrap of silk fabric, but here we go. Let's see how this does with adhering to silk instead of wool. Looks like it's doing a pretty good job. I'm going to actually see about just adhering kind of near the edge, and imagine for the moment that this is a bigger piece of silk so that you would end up with the original texture near the middle. You end up with a very hard surface where the silk has broken into the other silk, but the soft surface there, that's not going anywhere. Doing that by hand would probably just about kill me. It's a softer result, obviously, with the wool roving. And because I really like the effect this is having on the silk, I'm going to see what result I get with a piece of loosely twisted yarn. I've used this for knitted felting, where I knit and then I throw it in the washing machine. I've used this for needle felting. A lot of times you get more control, but frankly, needle punching through the yarn is very tiring for my hands. So I'm seeing if the machine will make it work. That is fast. Now I'm using all 12 needles, mostly because I have no concern with this test piece about any needle marks ending up where I don't want. Oh my lord. This would have taken me hours. This would have taken me absolutely hours. If you will take a look at that, that could very easily put a design into this silk noir, and it's absolutely, positively not going anywhere. Yeah, just to do these sample pieces would have taken me hours, and my arthritis would be killing me right now. This is definitely going to make a big difference towards doing the production work that I have in mind. And obviously this is a piece of necessary equipment if I'm going to finish that project.